Hi, my name's Tom Archer, and I'm going to show you how to use the GOSH AR Configurator to build an AR session which can then be accessed on the GOSH AR app. So this is what you'll see when you first access the GOSH AR Configurator website. I'll give you a quick tour. This is the About page, and this is the Guide page. It should have this video on it, as well as written instructions on how to do everything I will demonstrate in this video. Before you're able to create an AR session, you'll first have to register an account and sign in. Let me create an account real quickly just to show you how everything works. Also, you can see that there's form validation to make sure that everything is entered to the correct standard. Once you've registered an account, you should be able to log in. Once again, I'll quickly demonstrate the login validates correctly. So now that we're logged in, you should be able to see a new link in the nav bar called Manage AR Sessions. This is your starting point for creating new AR sessions as well as managing existing ones. When we click on this, we are taken to a list that displays any sessions that we own. As you can see, there's nothing here as this is a new account. Let's create a new session by clicking on the Create New Session button. As you can see, our new session appears instantly. The reason it says session 7, by the way, is because there are 6 other sessions that are owned by other users that are already in existence. As soon as we create a new session, we are taken to the session manager. As you can see, there's nothing here, and we get this alert at the top telling us that there are no image targets for this session found on the server. To fix this, we're going to need to upload some targets, which we can do by clicking on the Upload New Targets button. Just to be clear, an image target is the mark we want our AR experiences and objects to be triggered by. For example, if you have a picture on your desk of your family and you want the GOSH AR app to trigger an AR experience when the camera is pointed over that picture, you must convert that picture into an image target and upload it. After clicking on the Upload Image Targets button, we are taken to a page with some instructions, as well as a space for us to upload some files. Unfortunately, we're not able to upload our images directly to the configuration app, but instead need to upload some target image data files that we will get from the Vuforia website. So I'm just going to follow this link to the Vuforia Target Manager here, and it should open up the Vuforia developer portal. So to upload our image target and get our image target files, we're going to have to register our account. So just click the register button here, and we just fill out this form. I actually already have an account, so I'm not going to register an account now. I'll just log in and demonstrate. Okay, so once you're logged in, you'll be taken to the license manager. This is not relevant to you at all. So we're going to click on the Target Manager tab. And here is where we'll see all our target image databases. We're going to create a new one. Make sure that you choose the type of device and then call your target database whatever you want it to be called. You can also, on this page, add more targets to any databases you already have. So we're going to click on the new target database that we've created. As you can see, because this is a new image target database, it is currently empty. But if it was an old one and you were adding more targets, you would see all the targets you already had on this page. So to add the target, let's click on the Add Targets button. We're going to make sure to select the type as single image, and then we're going to click Browse and select the image we wish to create a target marker from. For width, enter in meters the width of the real world image target that you're going to be using as a trigger. And for the name, just make sure that you give it something relevant so you'll remember what it is. This is the name that the GOSH AR Configurator app will also use for this target, so you don't want some random alphanumeric string. I'm going to go ahead and upload a load of targets. I've got a load of pictures of presidents that I'm going to use, as well as the NHS logo. One thing to note for an image target is that the max image size you can use is 2 megabytes. Another thing to note is that names must have no spaces and may only contain alphanumeric characters, as well as underscores and dashes. Once you've got all your image targets uploaded, you should be able to see them in your database. You get a little picture, thumbnail, so you can actually see what they look like, and you'll also get a rating. The rating is how well they should work. I've seen to find anything above a 1 star is good to go, basically. So once we've got all our images, it's time to download the database. Click the download database button in the top right, and it should download you a zip file that will be named after the name of your database. If we unzip the file, we'll find a .dat and a .xml file. And these are the two files that we need to upload to their GOSH AR configuration toolkit. So back on the GOSH AR configuration website, we've got our xml.dat, and let's upload them. First, I'll show you what happens if you try and upload just one of the files. You get an error. You have to make sure that you upload two files, and one of them is a .dat and one of them is a .xml. So highlight them both, then upload. And now we'll be taken to the configuration page. So if you successfully upload your target files, you should be taken back to the AR Session Manager. You can now configure your AR experience. As you'll notice, the table, which was previously empty, has now got 4 rows in it, each row corresponding to one of the targets I uploaded. We have the target name on the left, the augmentation type, which could be a model or a video. For each, if you choose model, there are a selection of models you can choose in the drop-down menu. If you choose video, the video in the video URL text box will be played. You can change a load of settings like the projection angle, which is the angle the projection comes off your image target, the rotation, and the scale. So you can basically change the size. As you can see on the second row, when I switch between model and video, the default projection angle and rotation changes. This is because I thought it would be best if, by default, models are projected perpendicular off the target. So if you have a flat table, it comes off the table. But for videos, it will be projected parallel on top of the target. But you can change these. It's all fully customizable. If you want your model to be parallel to the target, you can change the projection angle to 90, and likewise, if you want your video to be changed to something else, you can project it at whatever angle you want. As you can notice here, I'm making, on the NHS logo, I've set the Lady Pirate, and she's going to be a scale of 5, which is going to be really big. On Obama's target, we're going to have the zombie come up. I'm going to change the projection angle to 70 degrees just to show you what happens when you change the projection angle. Then on Clinton, we're going to have Robot Kyle, which was some random robot model I found on that Unity Asset store. I'm going to have that at 0.3 scale. And then for the JFK target, we're actually going to demonstrate a video. So I'm just going to samplevideos.com. I'm just literally going to find a random video, right click on it, get the link. And then copy that into the video URL, while also making sure the augment type is set to video. And yeah, let's submit these and create an AR session. So here we go, we've compiled an AR session. AR session is ready. Click here to see the details. And these are our session details that we've just created. We can now go onto the GOSH AR app, type in our session ID, which is 7, when prompted, and we should be able to see this AR session. As you can notice at the bottom, we also have a few buttons. You can upload new targets if you want to change your image targets for a session. You can reconfigure the augmentations, which will take you to the previous screen where you can just reset all these options, and you can delete the session.